just getting in the habit to say to yourself, am I operating from my untapped potential or uncapped potential? Am I operating from the field of predictability or unlimited possibility? How can you shift the frequency, right? And I've noticed over the last couple years that I have really quantum leaped in my impact, in my energy, in my income. And I look back and I'm like, how did I do that? Because I was stuck for so long. Welcome, Badass Manifester. I am so glad you are here. I'm your host and head coach, Ashley Gordon, master mindset and manifestation biz expert, founder of the Quantum Coaching Certification, and multiple six-figure entrepreneur obsessed with empowering you to create quantum leaps in your energy, your life, and your business. This is the show to help you make magic your everyday normal, where the ripple effect is real and the guest experts are world class. My mission is to power your conscious and subconscious mind with manifestation teachings, business tools, and coaching techniques to put your potential into action. Consider this your weekly up level. Are you ready for quantum transformation? Let's do this. Hello, my badass manifesting friends and family. I am so excited for our episode today. It is a solo coming in hot. I'm coming in hot. I am coming in hot. You know why? Because it's a very important topic that we're discussing today. And before we deep dive into Untapped and Uncapped, I want to just celebrate. There are hundreds of people that have enrolled into the Manifest 5-Figure Months 3-day training. I cannot wait. It is going down March 29th to the 31st. And it's going to be 3 days of deep diving into different topics. And some of the topics include learning the Receive Like a Quantum Coach money method. I have a very unique money method that has taken me from zero to multiple six-figure entrepreneur. And I want to help you get clarity on exactly what is blocking you from making more money right now, from signing more clients right now. And then we're going to transition into day 2 into discovering how to really rewire your energy and align your thoughts to create a 6- and 7-figure business. Because you can, because you're uncapped and untapped. Boom. And then day 3, I want to help you learn how to receive at the quantum level and magnetize yourself for max transformation and success. It's going to be so good. We're really going to get clear on what's blocking the portal of abundance in your biz, how to value your time and money to actually start charging for the transformation that you provide as a coach and a healer, which was such a huge shift for me, and how to attract people in their power who are ready to pay you. So if you're ready to up level in this way, this is a free training, and it is to roll out my Receive Like a Quantum Coach group program. So there's a lot of goodness happening here. So you're going to get a ton of value in this 3 days. And then you will be offered an amazing opportunity to join the Receive Like a Quantum Coach program if you're a coach who is ready to get paid for your work in the world. And it's just, it's beautiful. It's really, really, really beautiful. And with that, we also have a way to boost the 3-day training. So if you want to boost it for $22, you will get incredible extra bonuses, 3 bonuses. I think it's my abundance activation journaling prompts. You will also get one of my bomb money magnet meditations, like that has manifested so many people, so much money. Even my coach has used it, and she's like, I did the meditation and then I had like people sign up for my program right afterwards. So it really, really works. And there's also an EFT tapping video. So this stuff alone is worth way more than $22, but I want to help you guys make the absolute most out of the training. So if you want to boost it, once you enroll, once you put your name and email in, on the next page, you'll be able to get the $22 boost for your challenge, for your training days. And I'm so excited. So make sure you go sign up right now. You must be registered to win some of the prizes that I'm giving away. And you're going to want these prizes. They're fun. And I'm not announcing what they are yet. So go now, register. You can also go to the link in my bio at thequantum.coach, and you'll be able to register with the link in my bio as well. So excited. All right, let's dive in. What does it mean to be untapped and uncapped. So I think to start off, we need to kind of break this down. What does it mean to be untapped? Untapped in your potential, right? Untapped in your power. Really being able to recognize and step into more of your power, more of your financial abundance. And to some degree, we're all untapped, right? We're never fully there. And I think that it's okay to like realize that within yourself. And it's not about like beating yourself up like, oh, I'm so untapped. I'm so like not tapping into my potential, right? Like you don't want to beat yourself up for not being tapped into your potential. Rather, realize that yes, I'm untapped, but I'm also uncapped. And I'm uncapped in my ability to manifest and create literally anything. Literally anything. I look at like someone that like Billie Eilish, for example, right? She was doing her work. She was making her music. She was being an artist. And then when she got discovered, I mean, she went to the top overnight, right? She went from untapped to uncapped and everything manifested so quickly for her. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. Sometimes we can't handle the level of success that we desire overnight. So everything actually manifests in its perfect time for you to be able to handle the success and the opportunities that are available to you. But before we dive into that, I want to ask this question to you that has recently been asked to me. And that is, when I hit my next level, what does it mean? What would it mean for you to hit your next version of income, your next level of income, your next level of impact? What does it mean? Because sometimes we have a negative connotation subconsciously that we're tapped into that we don't even realize. And the truth is like, when you realize what it would mean for you to hit that next level, you might be protecting. You might realize that you're actually protecting yourself from it. So what I realized was when I hit my next level, I won't be as busy anymore. I won't be as busy. And busy used to really tie me to success. If I was busy, I was successful, which is a complete lie, right? It's not true at all. And so if I'm not as busy, then I would actually have time and space to create the family that I desire. How is staying busy protecting me from that? What is it protecting me from? Is it protecting me from failure? Maybe. Is it protecting me from not being good enough? Maybe. So these are questions that I want you to ask yourself, like, what will it mean for you in your life when you hit that next level? What will it actually mean? It's pretty profound when you think about it. This is where a lot of our self-sabotage comes in. This is where we really start to become untapped in our potential because we are just holding ourselves back from whatever it is that we truly want, whatever it is that we truly desire, whatever it is that we truly want to manifest. The next level of income, next version of impact, all of that is connected to the way that we keep ourselves in a comfort zone, right? When we're in our comfort zone, we become very untapped to our potential. And here's the thing, the longer we're in our comfort zone, it's like that's a certain frequency that we're vibrating at. Our comfort zone has its own frequency. And it's safe and it feels good and it's what we're used to. But at that frequency of the comfort zone, you can only be a match for more of what's available to fit inside of that comfort zone, your comfort zone, right? So at the frequency of your comfort zone is what you're going to be a match for. It's when we can step outside of the comfort zone and realize, oh my gosh, there's no cap on what's available to me. Anything is possible. If you start to think more in that energy and that frequency, that's going to help you attract different things that are outside of your comfort zone. That's why people get so stuck in attracting the same amount of money year after year after year after year, because it's their comfort zone. It's the frequency they're operating at. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just most people are unaware of it, right? Which is all of our job as coaches and healers and leaders in whatever you do in the world to help remind people of this truth, right? And, Andrea Crowder did a presentation for, she's the founder of Freak Rituals. I always post about them. She gave a presentation to one of my groups, and she made really good points about the fact that people want to do business with coaches that make money feel easy. People want to do business with entrepreneurs that make money feel easy. And what I took away from that is that it's really about normalizing wealth. That's her mission with Freak Rituals, normalizing wealth in women. And when you start to normalize wealth, people will feel that energy. People will feel that power. People will feel that untapped potential, uncapped potential, right? And that brings me to another thing she said about operating in the field of unlimited possibilities versus operating in the field of predictability. So often we forget that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So often we forget that we're made in the image and likeness of God. So often we forget that we are energy. And so if everything's energy, we are energy, we can literally create anything. We can have, do, or be anything we want. This is like something that you already know, but I feel like there needs to be a serious reminder right now because I know that some of you know this, but you're still so stuck. You're still so stuck in your beliefs. You're still so stuck in the same thought patterns. You're plateaued. Just because you might be at a plateau, or it might be the opposite where you're manifesting money and you don't necessarily know what you're doing. And you're like, I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to stay right here. Whatever I'm doing is working. I don't really know what I'm doing. I can almost guarantee you that you're operating from the field of unlimited possibilities versus predictability. And for those of you who are feeling stuck, you're operating from the field of predictability. What's predictable for you to make? Right? What's predictable for you to do every day? What's predictable for your life? And that's just predictability in our life is based on our programming. So we need to unlearn those beliefs. We need to unlearn those behaviors. That's exactly what I teach in the Receive Like a Quantum Coach program. Maybe you want to be a coach. Maybe you're not sure. Maybe you are a coach. It doesn't really matter. I teach you the same principles to help you receive more in your life. It's really about receiving financially, but that's just like that's like the cherry on top. It's really about receiving a lot, but it's also about unlearning a lot. And so just getting in the habit to say to yourself, am I operating from my untapped potential or uncapped potential? Am I operating from the field of predictability or unlimited possibility? How can you shift the frequency, right? That's exactly what the Freak Rituals helps me do, right? I spray it and I'm like, oh, I'm shifting. And it's an anchor. It's an anchor for my subconscious mind to tell me to shift out of the lack state. And I've noticed over the last couple years that I have really quantum leaped in my impact, in my energy, in my income. And I look back and I'm like, how did I do that? Because I was stuck for so long. You guys, so long making $30,000, $40,000 a year. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I just knew that I wanted more and I wanted to make more because I have big dreams. And I'm sure you do too. And so it's like, how did I get out of that? Because I really had to do the work around my programming. I really had to do the work around what my family thought about money. I really had to get out of this belief that all we need is just enough. We just need enough to get by. That's not how I wanted to live my life. And so I really want to help you break through those paradigms, break through those programs, break through those identities, because it's really like shifting at an identity level. And that's exactly what I do in the Receive Like a Quantum Coach program. And I make the program really, really affordable. It's $777 to enroll in the program, $777. And I have payment plans that are so accessible because I really want to help you like have massive, profound shifts in relationship to money. and relationship to receiving on all levels, to help you tap more into the uncapped part of you than the tapped part of you, to help you shift out of the frequency of your comfort zone and shift into the frequency of unlimited possibilities. And yes, you can shift just by listening to this now. You're probably having like, oh yeah, I got it. I get it. I understand it. But what happens is you understand it and then you go back to your old programming and then nothing really changes, because we really need to do the deep, deep inner work. And you know, some of the work that I've done on my money mindset, in my ability to receive, has been hard. I get that not everybody's ready to do that work. I get that sometimes people are quote unquote afraid of success, afraid of their unlimited potential. But really, that's what you want. That's what you truly want out of life. Like, you're here in this human experience. Don't you want to make the absolute fucking most of it? Don't you want to just do everything you can do, experience everything that you can, like, you know, have epic experiences with the people in your life? And unfortunately, that does require money. And so in that case, money can buy you happiness if you know how you want to spend it, if you know you want to create epic experiences and memories with the people that you love, be able to give back. You know, it's like the most fulfilling feeling. But that money isn't coming from a place of lack. That money coming in is coming from a place of unlimitedness. That money coming in is coming from a place of service. That money coming in is coming from a place of wanting to do good in the world. And you can have really good intentions. You could want to just be all about service and like, I get it because I feel it. And the more money that you have, the more you can help people. The more you can change things in the world, right? The more you take the lid off your pot of possibility, damn, so much more becomes available to you. And so I'm going to give you a tool that I think is going to make a huge difference. And I know that you joining the 3-day free challenge, free training series, Manifesting 5-Figure Months, is going to make a huge difference. And I know that if you decide to step into the Receive program, everything in your life can change. Literally. Would it be worth $777 if your whole life can change and you can manifest an unlimited amount of money? So here's the tool. Whenever you stretch the frequency of your comfort zone, like right now, I want you to stretch it by thinking about bringing to mind something that you want. Something that you want to manifest, maybe a relationship, maybe money, maybe a new job, maybe being a coach, whatever the fuck you want. It could be anything, big or small. I'll give you an example of making $1 million, right? You want to make $1 million in a year, okay? Now, whatever your desire is, pay attention to any resistance that comes up in your body. Where do you feel resistance? Where do you feel contraction? Do you feel like you can fully be in alignment with that and get behind that desire? Because here's what happens. Sometimes we're like, yeah, I'm going to journal out everything I want. But really, there's a huge part of you, the majority of you just doesn't believe you can have it. Maybe you want to be a Peloton instructor, right? Where do you feel that resistance in your body? Where do you feel that disconnect? What doubts come up for you? Feel those. And then I want you, after you feel that, to rephrase it in a way that you can really get behind. So if I'm like, I'm going to make $1 million this year. Can I really get behind that? Can I really feel into that? Yeah, I can. But what would feel even better for me? Okay, let me break it down. $1 million is $2,700 a day. Can I get behind $2,700 today in my business right now? Yep, I can. I can definitely, it feels easier. It feels easier to connect to that desire. Let's not even call it a goal. Let's call it a desire. Yeah, I can feel into that, right? So it's like maybe being a Peloton instructor feels really far away and that creates resistance. But can you create something to feel what it would feel like to be that now? Can you create a YouTube channel that is like your own thing? Yeah. And I'm saying all this because my podcast manager and friend, Brett Gordon, he did that. So everyone go check that out. It's called Get Fit Done. And it's awesome. If you have a stationary bike without a screen or anything, he'll guide you through rides. And it's all for donation based. So Get Fit Done on YouTube. Right? But like that was his desire, and that's what he could get behind. And it's all going to happen. And here's the thing. It's going to happen better than he could ever imagine. It's going to happen better than you could ever imagine. Because I could have all of these beautiful desires, right? And think it's going to happen this way. But really, it's this or something better, always and always. So the tip is pick your desire. Feel if you're 100% aligned with it. You can feel it in your body. Your body knows the truth of you. Feel it in your body. And then ask yourself, what would feel better that I could get behind? If you can't get behind making $100,000 this year, how much is $100,000 each day? Can you get behind that feeling? Can you get behind that? All this does is it bridges the gap between the field of predictability and the field of unlimited possibility. It literally bridges the gap because it's like, yeah, I can get it. That $2,700 a day could be predictable for me and my business right now, right? And unlimited possibility is like, ooh, yes, $1 million year would be unlimited, right? Be awesome, be so cool. Would be really a stretch, right? Not really, but like a little bit of a stretch. So bridging the two, bringing them together to work for you. It's really powerful. It helps you shift the frequency and helps you get fully on board with it. And maybe you can't find a way to get behind it fully, but maybe it's just shifting the way that you're thinking about it. Like if you start to say, next year I'm going to start this coaching business, or this year I'm going to start this coaching business. I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to do all these things. And maybe you have all this resistance come up around it. Let's use the Receive program. Maybe you want to invest in the Receive program and you're like, ooh, 777. That feels like, yeah, it sounds like nothing, but I can feel it in my body. Like, ooh, but could I get behind like a payment plan of, $97 over time? Yeah, absolutely. I can do that. Right. So it's like, what can you get behind that will allow you to have what you want on an energetic level and a physical level? That just flowed out. I'm so excited. I love it. It's so good. I hope that you enjoyed it. Couple last announcements before we sign off. So just so you're aware, I know a lot of you are considering joining either the Receive program or considering joining the Quantum Coaching Academy, which is our 6-month coach certification program. If you are ready to step into that and you want to be a world-class coach, you want to be certified in a bunch of modalities that are just life-changing, we are in early enrollment right now, which means that you can get on the wait list. You can leave a $500 refundable deposit. And if you leave that deposit, that locks you in to have to take $1,000 off of your tuition. So the tuition drops down $1,000. If you're interested in that, I highly recommend doing that. We're only going to be doing that until April 15th and then closing that, and that opportunity will be going away. So if you were like, man, I didn't get in on the last round, you have a chance to save $1,000. So if that's something that you want to do, in the show notes, you can get on the wait list. In the Instagram bio, you can get on the wait list. Really excited. Some of the students are just crushing it. I just read a post from one of the students. She just sold her second coaching package for $3,000. I am beyond stoked for her. Like these coaches are making a huge impact and they're already out there and we're not even halfway through the program. So they're already feeling so confident in their coaching. And I know that you will too if you decide that this sounds like you. It is application only, just so you know. So once you get on the wait list, it's not guaranteed. You then will have the opportunity to apply early. And then if you're accepted, like a midpoint acceptance, then you hop on a call with me for 15 minutes. And then that's when I fully accept or deny you to join. And I only do that because I like to know who my students are. I like to get on the phone with everyone, like see you on Zoom. I like to see you. I like to feel into your energy. And I like to make sure that this is 100% a commitment that you can do, because it's a very integrative experience. Everything is done live in this program. Nothing is pre-recorded, barely anything. We have a lot of like business resources that are pre-recorded, but all the coaching skills and tools are live. It's a very immersive experience because I'm a hands-on learner, and that's how I like to teach. And I find that it's the most effective to really help you be the best possible coach you can be. So with that being said, if you feel called to either one of these things, join the training, the 3-day free training, and then also feel free to sign up for the waitlist with the link in my bio. I love you guys so much. I hope that you have an amazing week, an amazing day. And just remember that you're an uncapped expression of creation. You can do anything that you want. And I know I say that a lot, but I really mean it. And it's all here for you. It's all here for you. And all I ever want to do is help you tap into that. All I ever care about is helping you see that within yourself and actually believe it. Like really believe it. I want the best for you. I want you to be the most badass creator you can be, because we're here. We're here on this planet. Like, let's do it. Let's live it up. Let's fucking go. Like LFG, right? Like, let's make waves. Have a beautiful day. Woo! We did some work today. Thank you so much for listening. You know I love my BAM fam. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who you know would love it too, because we live for the ripple effect over here. And how can you best support the show? Make sure you're subscribed, hit the 5 stars, and leave a review on iTunes, and let me know how the podcast has impacted you. I love being part of your real-time journey, so screenshot the episode and tag me and my guests on Instagram at ManifestWithAsh. Now say it with me. I am my own power source. I am the master of my own energy, and I deserve everything that I desire. We don't just talk about it over here. We be about it. Now go get 'em.